Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, with Dagna!
Flower motif, I think.
Yay, flowers.
What can I do for you?
Stomagate. What are your skills?
What is it you do exactly?
I was born to the forge. That's literal in this mythcast. So the hammer and tongue, that's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks. I studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no fears. That lets me apply principles like no other. Maybe one other, but I don't have that wonky of a mind, so I still kind of win.
Sandal? You can make masterworks?
You have the ability to make exceptional weapons and armor. Masterworks.
There's an art to the forge, as well as enchanting. You need an ear for it. And hands. Eyes, too. Nothing bad to say about Herod on that front. He's wonderful. But there's this little more needed. With the right bits, an edge can be more than an edge. Armor can do more than protect. A hue can be just a bit brighter. In short, smithing can be more. In short.
Yay, dwarves. Tell me about enchanting.
What's the story with enchanting?
Lyrium is the heart. In certain rational patterns, it beats like something alive. That's how I see it. So, a mage can make your weapons do things, but with the right runes, the right rarities, your toys become wonders. It's the one thing mages can't do. Drives them mad. Literally. Dwarves are resistant, so it doesn't affect us. Mostly.
Thank you.
Another time, Dagna.
Of course. Bring me what you want made, and I'll make sure it goes just right.
How do I do this? Tint armor. Change colours. Special shipments. I have some new swords, apparently. How about no? How about no? Tint armor. So if I pick my... What's the armor I've got equipped? Oh, I can't actually tint the one what? That's the one I've got equipped, isn't it? I think it is. Ooh, that'll be good for someone. Metal tint. Ooh. So we could go for a very red costume, couldn't we? Or as red as we can go. Plaid weave, ring velvet. Velveteen or the lustrous. Velveteen's a slightly deeper red. Cloth tint 2. I think we'll go with the lustrous there. And assumably there's a leather one. Ooh, that does look very nicely red. But that takes quite a few resources, and I might want to see if I can get a better suit of armor. That might be an idea to think about. Hello, Harriet.
Inquisitor.
What do you think of Dagna?
Any thoughts about our new tenant?
You sure she doesn't own the place? Acts like it.
No offense, it needed work.
And fine work she's done to it. And for you. Don't mind me.
Oops.
Been a lot of change lately. Cheery as sugared flowers she is.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
Modify armor. So this is the one I've got. I'm not sure how I modify it. Do I add something? Can't upgrade the legs, and I haven't got anything. I can get extra health on kill. Oh, but I lose maximum health. I do not want that on someone tanky. Can I craft any better armor? heavy armor. I remember not particularly liking this. It's a bit... Well, I mean, it's heavy armor, but it's quite bulky, of course. Not a fan of that one. I need to look... Alright, how much is the armor I'm currently wearing? It's... Oh, I see, you've unequipped it, eh? I'm really confused. That would have thrown me. So I've got 106. So if I go for this heavy armor, although that does fit better with the helmet, but I'm not really using the helmet, am I? And it's slightly worse anyway. So I go the 133. To make it masterwork, you take the Summer Stone. Extra damage for each enemy within 8 meters. Requires 13 metal for the primary slot, but... I remember. I was going to wait and see what some of these other things would be. So the utility is extra strength. Extra constitution is probably would be something useful. So give it the Drake Stone, and then for the leather, there's bear hide, canine leather, but they're both the same. Yeah, they're all cold resist, aren't they? This is how you get slightly different. This is one way of getting slightly different colours. So actually, if I get more Dragonling scales, I'll have a very nice red suit. Ooh, right. We're just gonna go and get a lot more stuff, pretty much. And then we'll think about doing masterworks and stuff. Stuff. Have I got anything exciting to put in here? I don't know. Actually, is there anyone I can divvy up stuff for? You're lacking some accessories, Sarah. You want one of these, if I can find one. Extra constitution. Give you constitution and a ring, maybe? Nope, okay. Dorian, well, let's get Solus. You'll get the Amulet of Power. Oh, right. Oh, that's the boosty thing, isn't it? No, Amulet of Magic. No, Amulet of Magic. Mr. Blackball, Amulet of Constitution. Now we go back, we look at weapons and stuff. Just checking principally that everyone's got something. You're a stabby dude. They're both Dalish blades. And Teven Bleeder Masterwork Stiletto. Blade of Tuna Alid. But I don't think I like that one. I think that one looks horrible as well. Ooh, do not like. 118. So we'll give you maybe an Teven Bleeder. There we go. So now look at his armor, and you're a rogue. So you're gonna have to think about what roguey stuff we're gonna use. But I'm not gonna use you that often, so I'm gonna look to other people first. Nothing new there. Yeah, I think I will use you quite a bit. Except that's not the right level for you, of course not. Iron Bull. I think I'll just give up at this point. Right. I'm not sure how much talking I've done with people. I spent 2 sessions. No, sorry, I've spent an entire session doing it, and half of one, I think. So I need to do a... I think... I don't think I've exhausted everyone's dialogue. Oh, and we need to go back to the war table as well. Is it this way? Nope. I like my throne. Right, Josephine.
Good day to you.
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Okay, how are our guests?
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
You may see the Countess Lutetia in the halls. A lovely woman, but her conversations tend towards the unusual. She's the patron of Orlay's greatest naturalists. The Countess's particular passion is collecting butterflies.
That doesn't sound unusual.
She goes into great detail about preserving them. It seems to involve large amounts of chemicals and pins.
And then you stopped paying attention. Right, and still avoiding the main quest. If I can. And there's two for some reason. Though I can't remember why. Hard in Hightown, unsavory parallels. A letter has arrived at Skyhold addressed to nobody. No one saw the courier who brought it. You encroach upon the domain of higher powers. You will answer to us. The letter is unsigned, except for a wax seal depicting 6 crossed swords. Amulet of power. Dorian's request. Dorian's deeds were effective. The Inquisition found several locations where these Venatori could be hiding. Advanced camps, purpose unknown. If you wish to deal with these mages, I'm certain Dorian would be pleased. I'll mark the locations on your map, should you pass by any on your travels. Thank you. And Orlay. Thought so. A letter to Commander Cullen with information on the apostate. All I can say for certain about the apostate is that when asked why she had not joined the circle, she declared that Chant of Light was for humans and meant nothing to her. I hope this information helps. Gold and option to continue the investigation. An excerpt from a Ben Hasworth information report. We still have neither race nor background information on the Venatori agent in Hunter Fell. The Bells are effectively nobility in the city. Any information about them is protected. We have confirmed that the Tal Vashoth, whatever else she may be, is not a mage.
Scouts report no signs of danger in the pass nearby.
Good.
I will arrange patrols to ensure it stays that way.
Whether she is or was one of Duke Tithys's lovers, she now appears to be in a relationship with the smuggler. Josephine, a Tal Vashoth cannot hide her reputation easily, no matter how protective she is. Let my ladies ask about her. An Elysian woman in Hunterfell might have fondness for items from home. Perhaps I can find out what she wears. Then we try to find out more about the Mortalitasi. Send Liliana about the bell. I think we'll send. Friend in Quirinius. According to Dorian, while most Tevinter mages are not Venatori supporters, they will also not raise a finger to prevent the Venatori from wreaking havoc in the south. There are some, however, who see the cult for what it is and are trying to expose it. You see a magister contact in Quirinius by the name of Mevaris Tilani is attempting to introduce law in the Imperial Senate which would see Venatori activity sharply curtailed in Tevinter. Dorian suggests that quiet Inquisition support of Mevaris would be beneficial and ultimately could drum up support from other magisters fearful of what Corypheus represents. I have contacts in Tevinter, although not many. Still, trading a few favours could help this magister a great deal. We're helping. This would mean helping a magister. I can't even send Cullen at all. I may wait and send Liliana. We'll have a look and see what other options are available. Use power that we don't have. Use power that we don't have. Mediate between Ostrich families. Let's hold talk between the wounded parties in Orlay. It's wise to remove them from their power-based discussions. Yes. There you go, Josephine. Go and deal with my family. An offer from the Blades for Sarian. Blades of Sorry, keep supplies along the shore. Consider them at your disposal. Our former leader increased our cash significantly, although some consider his methods dishonourable. Ivor of the Blades. We could use the resources, our soldiers can deliver them. Yes, go on.
Inquisitor.
Thank you, everyone. I'll have a look at the other stuff later. One less Venatori. Venatori killed with Dorian. So we may have to. So where was that again? They can. World map. Where was that? I thought it was around here somewhere. Oh no. I suppose we'll have to. Dorian approves. Right. You're not people I wish to talk. Well, I may have to talk to you. What's that way? I don't know. Let's talk to people and see if you have a cutscene.
What can I do for you, Inquisitor?
Tell me about Corypheus.
What can you tell me about this Corypheus?
I'm not exactly an expert, but ask away and I'll answer what I can.
I'm kind of hoping to get rid of trigger a lot of cutscenes, and then next time we can just meander off and come back. You said he should be dead.
You and Hawk both said before he was supposed to be dead.
He was dead. We killed him. The only way for us to escape the prison Corypheus was trapped in was to go through him. We weren't going to just leave the door to his prison open behind us and hope he was dead. We made sure.
And how did you find him?
How did you first encounter him?
A few years back, I was dealing with some trouble from a Carter clan that went rogue. They were sending assassins after the Hawk family. We tracked them to a ruin in the Vimarks. It turned out to be a trap. Once you went far enough into the ruin, there was a magic barrier that kept you from going back. The whole thing was a prison the Grey Wardens were using to hold what they thought was a powerful Darkspawn.
And why didn't they just kill him?
I've never heard of Wardens locking up Darkspawn. Why wouldn't they just kill him and be done with it?
I don't think they could. From what we saw in there, Corypheus can control Wardens somehow. They couldn't attack him. The Wardens locked him up because there was nothing else they could do.
Okay.
He looks like some sort of blighted creature, but he speaks. What is he exactly?
The Wardens who imprisoned him thought he was just a Darkspawn. But you heard him ranting. He claims he's a Magister. One who assaulted the Golden City, what, more than 1,000 years ago? It seems crazy, but if he's telling the truth, he's one of the people who caused the blights.
Okay.
All right, I think that's enough about Corypheus.
No problem.